Hello, in today's demonstration, I am going to be showing you the uses of golden gloss medium, regular gel gloss, and heavy matte gel. Okay, I'm going to start with the gloss medium, which I've been told is sort of your go-to go-to all-purpose medium for extending your paint. So I'm going to put some on here. You can also use it to glue things. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to glue down. I have this little, I've put transparent sap green paint on here. I've written gloss medium. That'll be my first test. And I'm putting some book page down because I want to play with overlapping with paint mixed with gloss medium and working with opacity and transparency. I'm going to go on top to kind of glazes it and embeds it there. And I'm going to use this Light Phthalo Green. And just mix that directly into, mix the gloss medium directly into that Light Phthalo Green. So instead of using water, which over time will break down the pigmentation or the pigment load in the paint, I'm not going to lose any of that here, or at least that's my understanding. And let's see. So here I'm putting it on pretty thick. Looks like regular paint. The consistency is almost the same. Now, what if I want to see some of that text underneath? I can scrape and reveal it. More pressure, a bigger reveal, less pressure. Trying to go lighter here. Seeing some of the text, but it's also disguised. Okay. All right. I can scratch through if I want to reveal the color below. All right, so that's the gloss medium. Now I'm going to go gloss gel, mixing it with the same color. And you can get the gloss gel, I believe you can also purchase it in semi-gloss and matte. It is going to be slightly thicker, and this is your go-to medium if you want to create more volume, increase the volume of your paint. Okay, I'm going to apply that. Oops, I forgot to glue down my magazine image. Okay, so because I can also use the gloss gel. I'm trying to show all the different uses. Okay, so I can glue that magazine page down. Now I can come over with the mixture with the phthalo green paint. So it's got a little more structure to it. And again, I can scrape through and reveal that magazine page below. Okay, now I'm going to go to the heavy matte gel, same color. Here's the heavy matte gel. I think this is my favorite, but I like paint with structure. Okay, same thing, mix my color in there. It's going to have thicker peaks to it, almost like butter or frosting. Okay, again, I forgot to glue my magazine page down. Okay, now for this one, I'm going to take a brush with a little bit more texture. Leave some textural marks in there. So I can glob this on really thick if I want. Let that dry, and then I can use those textural brush marks to my advantage. Again, scraping through. Okay, so I would let this dry, probably depends on the temperature of the day, maybe like half an hour. And then once this is dry, here's another one I've done. Then I can come back and I'm going to use some transparent high flow acrylics. Okay, here's the ones I have. I just got this permanent violet color. I'm going to try that. And I'm going to put it on top of these and see if it picks up the texture in addition to being transparent. I'm going to use the Indian yellow and the turquoise phthalo. I'm going to add a little bit of water. All right. Okay, so as I'm going across, I decided to leave this as the original layer. You can see it's picking up all these textural brush marks. I can still see my text through there. It's like a stain. As a matter of fact, I can even take a rag and I can pull, because that gel, it has kind of a protective layer. It's kind of smooth, so I can wipe paints off. I can blend on top. If I have lines in here, I can get the paint in there, and then I'm still playing with this, but if lightly wipe on top, what I'm trying to do is have the paint stain those sgraffito marks. Probably need a less absorbent rag. Okay, so there is the violet color. Now I'm going to go to the phthalo turquoise. So let's say I change my mind. I can pull that off before it dries. Do half and half so you can see the difference. Now I'm going to go to the Indian yellow. This is on the matte gel. Okay, and then of course, I mean, this could just go on endlessly. Let's say then I want to come back and blop over an area. I can come back with my impasto paint. I can still embed more magazine pages. I can just keep layering. Okay. Now, just for kicks, I decided I've already done this painting ahead of time with all the transparent layers, the magazine image, and then the various gels. Now I'm going to come back and use some of these paints. So I'm going to deliberately go where the magazine pages are. I'm going to go with this Indian yellow. All right. So that's scraping back with this silicone brush. Just trying to show you different techniques here. Okay, now let's see. I'm going to come back. So I've got all my transparency going on in there. A little bit of scraping. Let me do a little bit of wiping, see what that does. So that gives a kind of a softer, smearier look. Okay, then I can come back again come back in with my gels if I want to work back some thicker paint. And on it can go. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. There's definitely more I could do, but I want to show you some other examples. Okay, so here's one that I did. It's got all the mediums going on in it. I don't even remember. I think the original layer, it was more of a red painting. I thought it was kind of ugly, but I can see my magazine book page right in here. I can see really thick paint where that transparent high flow is pooled. More of gloss gel here. Here's another one. This is the one that sold me. It was a small study. And I went over at the end with a gloss gel. And what I noticed was it just made the colors pop. It made it more vibrant. And I went, okay, I'm sold on the gloss gel now. Now, as a contrast, here is the matte gel. And the colors are still vibrant, but they just seem softer somehow, not so in your face maybe. Okay, so that's the matte gel. And I think that's it. So that's it for gloss medium, gloss gel, and heavy matte gel, and some of the things that you can do with it. There you go.